Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to day 3 of 100 Days of Discipline. Now today we're going to be developing custom kata. Some of you on the channel already know that I have a history in Goju-Ryu Karate, Jiu-Jitsu, and Muay Thai. And one thing I've always wanted to do but never done is develop my own combos, kind of a blending merge of the three. So roughly 6 months ago I wrote down a whole bunch of combos. They're on a piece of paper hanging right there on the wooden beam, and what I'm going to do today to take it easy, because my muscles are still killing me from day one, is I'm going to try to practice these combos and get a feel for them, right? Over the course of this 100 days, we're going to practice these combos every now and then, and I'm going to try to develop muscle memory toward them. Hello, Tai Tai. As usual, here's Tai Tai. You guys know Tai Tai, right? He's awesome. Hey, Weasley. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get started on it. What we'll do is we'll practice a combo a few times, and then... Tai. Stay down, buddy. We'll practice a combo a few times slowly, and then we'll do it once with power and speed. Fucking guy's got a will of his own. It's not too fascinating up here, is it, buddy? Alright, go on. Go play. Alright, guys. I will see you soon. Alright, so open hand, left, you know what, I'm just going to hang on to this. Open hand, left middle block into a right hand plexus punch, followed by a right hand uppercut, then a jiu-jitsu throw with the grasped wrist, and then stomp the head. Open hand, left middle into right hand plexus, followed by an uppercut, jiu-jitsu throw, stomp head. Okay, I think I got this one down. So, punch comes. Open-handed middle block, catch their wrist, plexus punch, followed by an uppercut. You'll have to kind of pull them in after you block that though, so open-handed block, grab the wrist, yank them in to the punch, and then uppercut them in the jaw, followed by throw and stomp. Yes, okay, I think that'll do. Open-handed middle block, grab the wrist, pull them into a plexus punch, uppercut, grab the shirt, fling them over your shoulder, stomp. Alright, now let's try it with speed and power. Sweet. Alright, let's try the second one then. A right hand closed fist middle block, followed by a left hook to the ribs and then to the jaw. Okay, that one's fairly straightforward. So I would start out, middle block their punch, followed using that momentum for the right hook to the ribs. So you'd have to really knock them off balance with that block though. You'd need a strong block and they'd have to be coming at you, so. And then you kind of step into it, right? Fairly straightforward. Alright, the next combo. Left hand, open middle block. Use that momentum for a right hook, then reverse the right elbow back at their jaw. Grasp their shirt with your right hand and pull them in for a headbutt, and then perform a judo throw and finish with a head stomp. God damn. Left hand open middle, right hook, reverse, pull the elbow back in, and judo throw, headbutt, right, pull them in, headbutt, judo throw. Okay, I think I can do this. Alright. So, this is like so. Open-handed middle block, grab their wrist, use the momentum for a right hook, step into an elbow after you've right hooked them, and then you're going to grab their shirt, pull them in for a headbutt, you still have their arm, flip them over, and then stomp. Once they're on the ground, right on the head. Let's try it with power. Okay. Very difficult. Very difficult. You could alternatively follow it up with a knee after the headbutt. So you could go like so. I believe I demonstrated this when I was shadowboxing. Right? You pull that back leg forward. Really works. At least I'd imagine it would if you land everything. Anyway. Let's try out the next one. Right closed fist block followed by a right hook, and then rotate 90 degrees and perform the mirror of this combo. Okay. So this one's tricky because you have to use the same hand for defense and offense. So essentially, right, hook, left, hook. So it's kind of like attacking in multiple directions if you have an enemy like L-shaped, right? One here and one there. I wonder if it wouldn't be better to do the left first, because your left foot's already forward, so. No, definitely better with the right first, because then you can step forward and engage the enemy, right? So. Yeah. When your back is turned to the other guy, he's gonna think he's got you wide open. Okay. So, next combo. Left hand open block into a right hook to the jaw, and then grasp their wrist for a shoulder twist. I like this one. Kick the side of their head, sweep their feet, and then stomp or kick them. Or use your knee if you can reach, which you should be able to. Okay, so the shoulder twist. Someone did that to me my first time when I was 6 years old. I still remember it. It was a black kid. I never got him back for that. Okay, so you go like this. Grab the wrist, step into that right hook, and then now you have their wrist. You're gonna grab it with the other hand. You're gonna spin it over your head, and when you do that, they're gonna lurch forward. As you twist that shoulder, they're gonna go like this. So his head's gonna be roughly here. So, step, boom, grab the wrist, twist it down, step back very far, right? So his head's kind of over here. I don't know if this combo will work, given where his head is gonna be. But if I didn't, well, this combo might need some work. But you can follow it up with a knee to the chest, and then sweep the legs, something like that, right? But I feel like this combo needs work. I need to think more about the positioning of the limbs. Alright, well, we're gonna start from the beginning and we're just gonna keep on practicing these. Open left hand middle block into right hand plexus punch, followed by a right hand uppercut, then a jiu-jitsu throw with the grasped wrist. Stomp head. Alright. Grab the wrist, if you can manage when a punch is coming at you. Better position would be like this, I suppose. Grab the wrist, plexus punch, step into the uppercut because they're gonna recoil, I'd imagine. And then flip them over, stomp the head. Or let's try to reimagine that combo a little bit. Might be able to add to it. So maybe instead of a plexus punch, I should open with a right hook. Because then, you know, you're there, you're ready. That punch comes, you telegraph their punch. Like, you figure it out, you see the movement. You grab, hook, and then backhand to the face. Well, really, there's 100 ways you could take it. We're going to want to find out the best ones, but that's what this 100 days are for, right? Just got to make it so I'm less man than machine. We'll practice. We'll get the muscle memory down. Anyway, let's practice them exactly as they're written for now. Into plexus punch. And then maybe you could grab their hair after that uppercut, because you just pulled them in, right? You pull them in with this while you punch them in the chest. And then you're stepping forward to uppercut them. So they're like right here. You know, maybe I could grab the hair, pull him down with his wrist and his head, right? Into a knee, and then throw him over. Right? Possible. I like it. I like the idea. That's the thing you have to remember, is that, like, sometimes to defend, you have to destroy, right? Sometimes defending yourself means literally killing the other guy. There's laws for this. It makes sense to a lot of people. Someone breaks into your house, you know, the scary part about Canada is there's no such thing as castle law. I mean, they're actually going to try you for murder if you kill someone who breaks into your home. It's completely backwards, right? Now, most of the time, that's just a formality. People get off if they, like, defend their home, but you could end up going to jail for murder if you killed someone who broke into your home with a knife. Like, it sucks, but it is what it is. Anyway, sometimes remember, this is the golden rule, okay? Sometimes in order to defend, you have to destroy. And if you can't achieve victory, then you can at least achieve Valhalla. So just go down swinging if you're gonna go down at all. Keep fighting. Give it everything you have. Right? Anyway, let's try the next one. Right hand closed fist middle block, followed by a left hook to the ribs and then the jaw. I like that one. This one's very simple. The benefit of the closed hand middle block, you don't have to keep track of their wrist after you do it. You're just slamming your fist over there, trying to put them off balance. So, standard fighting position, right? Got your left foot in front. We're not southpaw on this. So you just, right block, followed, use the momentum of the block for that hook to the ribs, right? And then you have to kind of twist it back and go again for the jaw. Do you step forward with the back leg? Maybe you could. Maybe, but it's about range. If they're coming at you to punch you, then you probably don't need to step toward them, right? Unless you want to catch their punch early. I'd imagine that somewhere out there is a master who could do that, but right. You don't want to just hook the ribs, not like that. You kind of want to dig your knuckles in diagonally like that. So it's got to be more like that. You kind of want to uppercut them right into the ribs, like right here. Gonna knock the fucking wind out of them. And then maybe step forward for that last hook. Or you could switch it up. They might end up recoiling after that hit if you do it well enough. Because the thing is, when you block like this, most guys, most dumbasses in a bar, they're gonna come at you with a right. They're gonna open with the right. Boxing, you learn how to lead with a jab, create the opening. Most laymen don't know. It's seldom the right cross that knocks out your opponent. It's usually the left hook that follows, right? It's not this punch that gets them on the ground. It's this follow-up hook, right? So, they come at you with that right hand, some dumbass at a bar, half drunk. All you gotta do is this. His punch is deflected to the side, his ribs, his arm is here. His ribs are right here, if you block that, wide open. And if you use the momentum, then you just fucking winded the bastard. And then, you could step forward into the right hook if you want. One big circular motion, right? Using momentum for maximum power. Gotta work on my speed though. You can kind of tell I pause a bit. I'm not a great martial artist. I'm pretty regular. I'm a regular dude who knows some tricks, so I'm gonna have to work on it. Okay. can't really step forward fast enough. I have to learn how to step forward with that back foot before I throw the punch. Better. Anyway, let's move on to the next combo. We got 21 seconds left on the timer here. I'll try the hardest one. Left hand open block into a right hook to the jaw. Tricky. I don't know about that one. So, left hand open block, pull him into a right hook, and then grab the wrist, sweep your foot, twist his arm. Okay, you might be able to kick him in the head like this, or you might have to use your front leg, right? And then after that, so kick to the face, sweep the legs, stomp the head. Right, we'll have to work on it, but we don't exactly have a practice dummy, do we? Anyway, guys, I got some movement, spent some time outside. This is what 100 days of discipline is all about. It's not about shadowboxing every day. It's about doing things you don't want to do every day. I had a cold shower today, same as usual, and we'll just keep that momentum going. Alright, well for now, my friends, take care, rock on, and peace out. And maybe I'll see some of you in Schedule 1 today. Later.